Hi guys, Alice and Christina here with Blackbird Oracle, checking in for the week. So I thought I'd bring you some channeled messages, um, some energy that I've been picking up over the last few days, what's coming in this week, and so share those like I do at the beginning, and then we'll jump into a reading, twin flame, soulmate, divine feminine, divine masculine, however it resonates for you. You know how we all say it, take what resonates and leave the rest. You might not be in a connection, and so you just want the messages. If you're a divine masculine, of guidance, it might resonate as a connection. Like I said, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you to all of you for your support, your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. It's exciting, and I'm just very grateful to be here. I just been feeling really honored and blessed to be able to do this, and it's just a tremendous journey, this journey of awakening and ascension. And you know, it gets heavy sometimes, but we have to remember it's about light. We got to have fun and enjoy the ride. And I've just been, like I said, feeling this overwhelming sense of just gratitude, unconditional love. I'm very connected to my team, and just having some pretty interesting board meetings and conversations these days. One big thing that I've been guided to share is this week is very much a hermit mode week. And as a Virgo, I'm excellent at hermit mode. And in fact, it sometimes is what holds me back, is because it's a safe place for me, right? My sanctuary within and with the divine. But Spirit, yesterday and this morning, was very much coming through of put the message out for this is a week of reflection. We have the full moon portal opening on the 14th, near the end of the week, and it's a big, what's going on is big. Sorry if you hear my phone buzz. Actually, hold on. I'm going to first put it on airplane, or not airplane, do not disturb. I forgot to do that. And then try to put it down more. But I just don't want it to vibrate and distract you guys. Or me, right? Hermit mode. So it's very much a week of, feels like preparation, is the best word I think I can come up with to describe it, is, you know, spend some time this week within, just kind of reflecting where you've been the past 30 days as we head into this new moon. Things are building up. I was last week, I guess for the past few weeks, I've been hearing something's coming, and it's like this. It's building. So I wrote down some stuff. Yesterday, I was talking to my guides about it, and they were telling me that it feels that way because the momentum is building as we move closer and closer to the Galactic New Year. We're building, I guess, is what keeps coming through. We have, as I said, this full moon coming up at the end of the week, beginning of next week, but the portal will open on the 14th, and after that, we move into eclipse season. So we've got a lot of stuff going on cosmically, right? And I'm seeing a lot of beautiful souls picking it up, right? It is like very much, if you're in ascension, you have this kind of anticipatory energy coming in. Which feels really cool, and I'm getting chills all over. Woo. But definitely, this is a week to be in hermit mode, to be inward, to really think about distractions. that's a big one that's come through. It's one that I'm noticing, around me in the external with family and friends. What's important? Where's your energy going? Where's your time going? Where's your focus? Is it draining you? Is it filling you? Um, Ask yourselves these things. Is what you're doing is being busy for your highest good right now? Because what I'm getting is very much, like I said, the hermit mode with some fun. It's almost like spirit saying rest, relax, quit putting your energy out. Let's start saving it up for what's to come. Um, Also, a lot coming in with feminine healing, nurturing ourselves, becoming the divine feminine, becoming the divine mother. That's been a big theme for me personally, but again, throughout the collective. And it's not just with the feminines, it's with the masculines. And I love this. What I'm picking up in the masculine collective is just, whew, it's amazing. It's like as they do their work with their divine feminine energy within, it's just bringing in this union within them that is so powerful and so very different than what we've ever seen from a masculine. It is not anything like the distorted masculine that we are all used to seeing. So super cool. I just love it. Sending lots of love and light out to everyone, of course, always. But Divine Masculine's doing your work, man. You're helping the Divine Feminine rise. And this is not about men versus women, male versus female, masculine versus feminine. There's no more blame. There's no more, well, they do this and they do this. And that shit has to stop. And it's about working together, because that's when we're at our most powerful, when we are in balance with ourselves and with each other. And that's what we're working towards, right? That's what this whole Great Awakening is about. And this galactic new year and flipping that switch to divine feminine energy, which is, my guides told me yesterday, nothing that humans have ever experienced. And it's why it's so intense. It's why the cycles and the shifts feel like they just keep coming and coming. It's like we get almost like a day of, whew, okay, and then woof, it starts coming back in, right? What else? Over the weekend, I jotted down just some themes, words that were coming in. Shadow work is big. Keep working on integrating those shadows. I did a live video on Wednesday, my first one, and I'll tell you, I kind of went blank. And one thing I realized afterwards was I don't have to explain myself to anyone. I don't have to justify who I am or explain who I am. Y'all will get it. And that's one of my shadows. One of my weaknesses of sometimes being a little too open. It comes with the people pleasing and codependency that I'm always working on, and I'm certain if I'm sharing there's some messages for some of you watching as well. But it's okay, right? We can't beat ourselves up. We are who we are. We're going to make mistakes. We're imperfectly perfect. And so keep working on integrating those shadows and loving them. One thing I've learned on this journey is a lot of what we thought were weaknesses were our strengths. And so purging, there was a lot coming up for me. I met a friend, an amazing medium, Tara Barnes at Optimistic Oracle. She'd gotten a reading from me a few months ago and reached out for some coffee, and we just had the most amazing time. Those of you who have found your soul family, you know what that time together is like. It's very high vibrational. You're feeding off each other, lots of conversation. 5 hours flew at the coffee shop before we knew it. And she really was a great help for me in connecting some dots that I had been working on. And Friday and Saturday were just huge purging, big releasing of old ancient stuff. I was feeling within the collective this same thing going on, of just a lot of, like I said earlier, mother themes, parenting themes. It's picking up a lot about protecting as a parent. So if you saw my video Wednesday, part of my mission here is to protect children. And I have an amazing rainbow child, and it's very important as we move forward, as light workers and the adult light workers, to really be setting the foundations and the legacy for these rainbow children coming in, these beautiful, bright new souls, to be able to do their work and pay attention, because they're here to teach us. He's been my best teacher through my awakening and through my ascension. And so that was a little sidetracked. Sorry about that. Off on a tangent, back around. But protection, what does that mean as a parent? How do we protect our children? How is it our job? They all are here for their own soul contracts, their own experiences, and their own missions. So that was coming up. Big things on self-care. And that links up, my guide said, with hermit mode, of really nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. A lot of emotions coming up. And I was feeling it within chakras, a lot going on in the solar plexus, the heart, and the third eye. Pay attention to your physical body. It stores all those memories and trauma and pain and the energies of the past. And so it will speak to you. If you, again, can get in that hermit mode where you can just listen. Another thing I thought I'd share, felt guided to share, was dreams, sleep patterns. Those might be off a little, especially as we get closer to that full moon and the portal opening up. I had a dream Sunday morning that I was like outside, and it was like this thick, heavy gray mist, I guess, everywhere. But it was moving, and what was coming in was this pink mist, like pushing it out of the way. And as I asked my guides, what is that? It was very much, at least how I'm understanding it. And if you guys have any similar messages or experiences coming in, I'd love to hear it. But the way I'm getting it is this, like this gray, icky, heavy energy is being pushed by love, pushed by the vibration of love. As we raise the vibration, it's like, we're pushing the shit away. And it was pretty cool. Yeah, if you're in an area where maybe you've been feeling a lot of wind, not feeling a lot of wind, but having a lot of wind, I'm just getting that that's a clearing out of energy, and it's happening in certain places. Definitely been breezy and windy here in the desert, and hot. It's 106, going to be 106 today, so we're getting into our summer, even though we're not quite to summer solstice, but we're getting there. Okay, so that's where I'm going to stop with energy updates, what I've been picking up, messages, channeled messages. And so, hopefully how I do this. When I talk feminine and masculine, I'm talking about energy, not gender. Never gender specific. Take what resonates, leave the rest. You can hit me up anywhere here, blackbirdoracle@gmail.com, at Blackbird Oracle on Instagram if you're interested in a private reading. I do have time slots available. And I think that's it. Let's get going. Let's see what's going on in the collective. I thought I felt guided to do a little bit different today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the wisdom of the oracle and get an overall theme for the masculine collective and the feminine collective. Divine masculine, divine feminine collective. And then I'm going to pull an oracle from the energy oracle, kind of get an overall energy behind that message for the same thing. Door to romance on the bottom. So if you are a twin, you resonate with being a twin, or you're in a soulmate connection, that might be a little special message from Spirit. And then I'll use tarot to really get into the recent past energy, the current energy, and what's coming in this week. As we know, more shifts are coming, right? So let's start with the overall theme for the divine masculines, please, Spirit. The overall theme for the divine masculine collective. One overall theme, please, for the divine masculine collective this week. Or what's this week's theme for the divine masculine collective, please? This week's theme. This week's theme for the divine masculine collective. Here and now, present, being present, releasing the past, not stressing about the future, just being right here in the moment, present and focused. I love that energy I'm getting. Very good. Feels amazing. And what about the divine feminine collective? The overall theme for the week for the divine feminine collective, please. What's going on with the divine feminine collective this week? Overall theme. Oh, we got two. And I'm going to take them as I get it. We got flexible and bending. This has to do with, and I feel like I'm going to put it in the middle. I wasn't going to do connective energy, but they're telling me this is definitely that divine feminine healing, that mother healing mommy issues kind of stuff, which isn't funny, but you know, it just, we gotta laugh. Like shit that, you know, we take too seriously, and that's been coming up. It's sometimes we gotta laugh about it. We gotta be flexible. What I'm getting is this mending is definitely for both. So we might just tap into the connective energy, what's going on with both. But this, for the divine feminines, is flexible. I love this. This is an energy of just being open, right? Just being in receiving mode, allowing things to happen. It's very much in that kind of hermit energy of not worrying about what's out here, just letting things unfold naturally is what Spirit's saying. And it's a really great energy to be in. That is a pose I'd love to be able to do, but I cannot. I love too that this is a 19, it's a 10. So what I'm getting is the feminine collective is definitely ending cycles as well. This beautiful mending energy with the 7, it speaks a lot to me of connecting to Spirit, trusting your guidance in what needs to be healed, what needs to be released, where you need more nurturing and compassion and unconditional love. And again, this is very much, and I love that there's two, kind of looks like two little girls, but this is very much connected to both, is what Spirit wants me to do with it. And then the masculines with this here and now with the numerology, this is a 5. So they're going through a change. It is a change for the masculine collective to be in this present moment, not always be working for what's to come or hanging on to the past, reliving the past. it is a change for them in almost in their like day to day, is what I'm getting. It's like they're making changes like to their day to day schedule, that really allow them to practice this being present, mindfulness, being in the moment. And like I said before, part of their healing is this releasing of the past, not worrying about what's to come. It's very connected within the collective. It feels like we're balancing, right? And it kind of shifts back and forth is how it feels. Let's get an energy behind each of these themes for the week. So, Spirit, overall energy with this be present, this here and now with masculine collective. Energy with this theme this week. I love it. Thank you. They got the angel of strength. And what I'm getting right away is it takes a lot of strength to be present, to release the past, to not worry about what's coming, to trust. And this is very hard when you move through your awakening, your ascension, to move from, this distorted programming of being busy and crying over the past and always anxious about the future. It's another 5 too, which I just feel this big change, this big shift coming in the masculine collective this week. And they're really relying on their strengths, right? I love this with this feminine angelic being and this lion. It's like the masculine and feminine again working together, both that solar plexus energy is coming through, both calling back their power, standing in their strength, relying on spirit to keep them present through these shifts, through this healing. Let's get an overall energy for the divine feminine with this flexible. Overall energy with this flexible theme this week. Ooh, 2 came out. And again, here's what I get is, I'm just figuring which goes where. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the feminine. We had flexible and we get journey. They're just embracing this journey is what I'm getting. I love that this is a 2, divine partnership. So if you do resonate with a twin, soulmate, that kind of label or connection, I'm getting very much that the divine feminines know they're about to go on this journey with their divine partner that's divinely guided, that divine timing is at work here, and they're just being very flexible and open in how this is all going to play out. Again, it's just this really receptive energy that is divine feminine energy. And it's not passive though. It's balanced is what I'm getting. And I'm being drawn back here to, this figure, how balanced they are, how flexible they are. And it's very much representative of the energy I'm picking up from the divine feminine collective. They feel very grounded, very balanced, very just open to how this journey is going to unfold for themselves, their career, their soul mission, those kinds of things, and for their twin or soulmate journey as well. And then we had with the healing, the mending card, envy in reverse. And so what I picked up instantly was that's what we're healing. We're releasing this kind of envy, jealousy, and that's part of the distractions. Is be aware, a lot of people don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you do better. And jealousy isn't just about material possessions. You know, people can be jealous because you're surviving things that they believe they could never survive. People can be jealous because you're in the present and in this flexible universal flow energy, and they don't understand how you can do that. So to me, it's multiple meanings around this envy, jealousy. I'm hearing the comparing and the competing, even within the divine collective, the collective of ascension, those in awake and in ascension within the spiritual community. I'm hearing Spirit say there's been a lot of releasing of comparing and competing. We're not here to compete. Y'all know there is more than enough to go around. And how are you going to compare? There's no one like you. And I had to work through these things as well. But what I'm getting is, as a collective, this has been part of the healing, is letting this go. And I love that this is a 2 too, right? 20. So definitely seeing some twin divine counterpart numbers, divine partnership numbers. And with this here, it's really beautiful energy within the connection, within what both masculine and feminine are working on and healing right now. Okay. So let's use some tarot to kind of see what's going on, what's in the recent past, kind of like over the weekend, what energy were they in, where are they at currently as we start this new week, and where are they headed energetically. And I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot for the heart, for the masculines. I feel guided. I don't use this one a lot on here. But let's just see what comes up. Spirit, recent past energy in the Divine Feminine Collective. Can you tell us about the recent? Thank you. And I'm going to pull all 3 now. Ooh, base chakra. Okay. Well, recent past energy, grounding, working with the root chakra, safety. What truly safety and security mean, truly what abundance means is what I'm hearing too. Stepping out of the programming that it's all about the material, and really looking at what truly that means. Okay. And then card just came out for the current energy. The 3 of Swords came out. In this deck, it's called the Sadness and Isolation. Here's the base chakra, the root chakra, which is red in color. Fears. I'm getting releasing of some fears. Instantly what jumped out at me was this isolation. And what I got was feeling isolated from their divine partner. Is the current energy. It's almost like they've been doing this healing. They've been doing the work, but they're feeling very much the absence, I guess, of their divine counterpart. And let's get what energy is coming in, potential coming in this week. Potential energy or energy coming in. Not really one to do like future stuff because, energy can shift fucking fast. So, but let's see. As they work through this sadness and isolation this week, this 3 of Swords energy, let's see what is coming in energetically nearly as we end the week. What's the energy coming in for the Divine Masculine Collective? Ooh, okay, too many. There were 5. I don't want that many, so just one, Spirit. One energy, main energy coming in at the end of the week. Potential incoming energy. Oh, there we go. Let it. Ooh, okay. Strange. Sacral chakra. There's that 2 again, seeing lots of 2s. Emotional healing is what I'm hearing. It's almost like this came upright, and I typically read upright unless Spirit guides me to leave it in reverse. But what I'm getting is the sacral chakra is that second chakra. It's our emotions. And even though this is swords, this heartache, swords in the headspace, right? To me, it is very much they're working through this currently so that this is healed. So the sacral chakra is spinning beautifully. It's almost like recent past there was some root chakra work going on, and as they're currently working through their healing process, it's almost like it's moving up. Although I have, like I said, and I know I'm not alone in the collective picking up a lot of solar plexus stuff too. We're moving up, aren't we? So you got to start at the bottom, right? And work our way up. And that's what I feel is going on with the divine masculines. And it has a lot to do with third party situations, leaving third party situations, taking a leap. I'm looking back at the card, and you see how he's kind of ready to like launch up, right? And here's this beautiful gold energy. It's almost like this is where they were at, and they're pushing right now. They're pushing through to come up and doing the healing that's needed. The three of swords too can be third party, and I am getting that. I'm hearing many have left third party situations, and they're just feeling really kind of alone right now, which you're never alone. If you're feeling that way, whether you're masculine or feminine, you are never alone. But also I'm getting that it has been an isolation after leaving, isolating to do the healing, isolating to figure out how to reach out. I love this, and sorry I do that. Handsy. Reach out to their divine feminine and to spirit. Okay, it's beautiful. Let's see what's going on energetically with these themes this week, this energy this week with the divine feminine. So let's do the same thing. Spirit, let's get the recent past energy with the divine feminine collective. Recent past energy with the divine feminine collective, please. Recent past divine feminine collective. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, I love it. I think over the past little bit, divine feminines have had some tower moments, some aha moments that's really lent itself to this flexibility, to this openness, to this receptiveness, and this healing, this releasing of this kind of stuff, right? Is what I'm getting is we've gone through some aha moments. I'm hearing like kind of mini dark nights of the soul is what I'm feeling. Not like big massive almost like not this kind of energy, but it's more like in the recent past it's just been little things kind of falling down. It could be, too, that some of you have had some aha moments about your twin flame. Maybe some seeing through some illusions with that kind of connection. Yeah, it's kind of like What I'm getting is it's like the group I'm tapped into have had these kind of moments of connecting the dots that's allowed them to be more flexible, more open, and how this twin flame journey all unfolds, or this soulmate connection, how it all unfolds. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of just kind of more openness. It's like these little things of just, like I said, aha moments. And I'm going to clarify all of this in just a minute. Just get a few more details, clarification. Let's see what the current overall energy is with the Divine Feminine Collective. Current overall energy with the Divine Feminine Collective, please. I love it. The Empress. And these are really big energies, Divine Feminines, with these being major arcanas. It's almost like going through these little dark nights of the soul, little kind of awakening moments, aha moments. You're now really in this Empress energy. You're in your Divine Feminine glory. You're open. You're flexible to however this all plays out. And you're just being Divine Feminine. I love that energy. Yeah, and a second I said it, next to the tower, it's like some of you, this tower moment's been a big fuck it, is what I'm getting. It's been a big throw my hands in the air kind of thing, and whoop, however it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Screw it, is what I'm getting. And let's see potential incoming energy. Incoming energy end of the week for the Divine Feminines. What's the energy incoming? Whew. The Death card. Wow, Divine Feminines. 3 major arcanas. We've got 2 chakras going on here with the masculines, and then 3 major arcanas going on with the Divine Feminines. And to me, what I'm getting is these massive shifts, these massive transformations within the Divine Feminine energy is what's really triggering all of this opening. I'm getting Kundalini rising with the masculine collective. To me, this incoming energy is a movement this week. It's almost like with this full moon portal opening up near the end of the week in 4 more days, it's like the feminine is transformed. It's really like, whew, she's let it all go, is what I'm hearing. Is she's just, like I said, throwing her hands up like, I give it up. I just, let's roll. Let's flow, is what Spirit's saying. And let's just, let's clarify a little bit. So tell me a little more about the base chakra, please. Base chakra in the Divine Masculine Collective. Divine Masculine Collective. Base chakra, the root chakra. Clarification. Oh, beautiful. Tell me about this sacral chakra. 2 came out right underneath each, you guys. I'll show you in just a sec. But sacral chakra, please. This incoming energy in the sacral chakra. Okay, beautiful. So, yeah, it's like the 10 of Pentacles came out. And this is just amazing energy, right? And it is. Spirit's just confirming that, the masculines have really had to take a look of what is of value, of what abundance means, of what this contentment, safety, security, stability means and how it relates to our physical world and how it connects to our physical world. And this Three of Hearts, oh, so we have broken heart, the Three of Swords, right? The broken heart. It's clarified with the Knight of Pentacles. This could be special for an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. But this is about movement forward, slow, steady movement forward. And that's what I was getting, again, is they're kind of coming out of this and reaching up, reaching higher vibrations, reaching the next level in their evolution and in their ascension, awakening and ascension journey. And it's been slow and steady progress, right? I always think of the Knight of Pentacles as the stubborn ass. And this is just really slow and steady, but he's coming with an offer, is what I'm hearing. The divine masculines are ready to, like I said, reach out in the physical to their divine feminine. And this sacral chakra, this incoming energy, came clarified with the Seven of Pentacles, which to me is speaking of having choices in their physical, is opening up and choosing, being patient and really choosing the things that are aligned, that make them happy, that are this Ten of Pentacles, that bring in this contentment. There's a lot of Pentacles energy with the divine masculine. So to me, it's really doing this emotional work, this healing has really been manifesting into the physical. And now they're really focused on their choices, their harvest. The seeds they've planted are now coming to fruition for them. And it's through this work, through realizing what this really is all about when we look at the themes and what is connected to the root chakra, and balancing these emotions, doing the healing, going through the sadness and the isolation to really make this movement forward that's aligned with them and their soul in the physical. It's just, ooh. Y'all might be, some of you might be getting some contact this week in the physical. I'm seeing some movement towards you in the physical. It's pretty cool energy. Okay. And let's do the same thing with the Divine Feminines. Divine Feminine Collective, tell me a little more about this Tower moment. Tell me a little more about this Tower moment, please. Within the Divine Feminine Collective. Thank you. Yeah, High Priestess. Oh, the major arcana is going on with the Divine Feminine Collective right now, coming through with me, at least in this reading and the group I'm tapped into. The universe is supporting us, Divine Feminines. They're supporting you. So it's very much Divine Feminines being inward, High Priestess mode, maybe, a little secretive of what they know, but coming to some realizations as they're in meditation, as they are kind of in that hermit mode, as what's caused these little tower moments to happen. These, like I said, making these connections. What about this current Empress energy? Current Empress energy, please. What else can you tell us? Thank you. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. That, this card sometimes has multiple meanings, multiple energies, themes behind it. But what's coming through with me again is this, maybe with the High Priestess, holding a few things close, a few things that she has a deep inner knowing of, holding it close to her. And I'm being drawn to this image too of, she's holding like these wheat shafts close to her. What she's been nurturing, what she's been tending to and focused on. Maybe holding it a little close, not putting it out to the world yet. But I'm also getting that in the current energy, she's releasing some of the attachment she used to have, which this Four of Pentacles can be a card of attachment, either too much or too little. So I'm getting that it's multiple messages of holding things that almost need to be held right now, holding them inside, but also releasing some attachments to things that were holding her back. And to me, that's what happened in these tower moments of the recent past of going inward and kind of having, and letting it go, to really be standing in this Empress, this very open energy, but not giving all her secrets away either is what I'm getting. Tell me about this Death card, this transformation at the end of the week. What else can you tell us about this death, this transformation? Oh, there it came, y'all. Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. And this with the death, the transformation, is this movement forward. And it's very much, to me, Spirit saying that's part of this knowing, is that he's coming. And I say he because that's just how I channel y'all, but that their divine partner, whoever that is, that they are coming in the physical. And it's going to be surprising, I feel like, for a lot of you, of how it comes, when it comes, and that it's going to bring about, again, this transformation, this death card of, there's some surprises. My Spirit's saying there's some surprises for some of you divine feminines coming. And I love, we said this is kind of what's incoming the end of the week as we close out the week. So again, I'm getting some of you will be getting some contact this week. And if you do, I'd love to hear about it if you're open and willing to share it. Super cool. And I think to not get too much longer, although I'm not stressing about time, I do want to tap into this connective energy, this healing, just a little bit. Since it came out that way, I feel like Spirit was guiding me to. It was not the plan. I sketch out kind of an outline each time I do these readings, and wasn't the plan at all to go into the connection or the connective energy, but that's what Spirit wants. So I'm just the channel. So let's use, I'm going to use the Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Pugh-Monlaw. I hope I said that right. It's a beautiful deck to just kind of get a few messages with this connective healing, releasing of the envy, jealousy, comparing, competing, all that crap. Let's see what Spirit has to tell us about this connective energy, please. What's going on within the connection that you'd like to share? Messages you'd like to share with this mending, this healing. It's like a big release, and I said that earlier. It's something that kept coming to me all weekend. A big release with both. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And what else? Anything else? Strength card came out. 5 of Cups. Leaving the past behind. Really both. Ooh, King of Cups. Beautiful. It's like the Strength came out. Another major arcana. And the masculines had the Angel of Strength. So you can see that, again, both are really stepping into their power. They're relying on their strength. They're relying on support from Spirit to do this healing. It's really intense healing. It's old, ancient, deep, programmed shit that we're clearing for the collective, y'all. And no, it doesn't feel good sometimes. It does take a ton of strength. It's where you learn how fucking powerful and strong you are through this journey, right? And it is a lot of releasing of the past. I said I was picking up from the masculine collective. Many have left or are leaving third parties. And we could see and I'm picking up that the divine feminines are also going through some detachment, detaching from, and I think both are just detaching from the past, detaching from regret, from guilt, from shame, from loss, from betrayal, from envy, from all of it is what Spirit's saying. And to really come into this emotional balance, right? It's that sacral chakra again with the masculine energy and this King of Cups. This could be specific messages if you or your person is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it doesn't have to be. This also could be specific to Leos or August. And that might resonate with some of you with this 8. And this is a card that represents Leos. Scorpio too was represented in that death card. But this is what one of the keys to this healing has been emotional healing. It's one of my focuses in that emotional intelligence, emotional balance. We've been programmed to that feelings are dumb. They're stupid. We don't need to feel, really. And if it feels bad, just push it away, right? Where this has been a lot of what's been coming up, of what's been healing, of being more in this King of Cups energy, both feminine and masculine, of being very comfortable within your emotions, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to feel what we feel, and expressing that in a healthy way is what's coming through for the connection. And I love that. It's just it's a lot of emotions coming to the surface. And we had the moon in Cancer, which is now in Virgo, but we're moving into Cancer season. About 10 days or so, we move into summertime here in the US, and we move into Cancer season, which is very emotional energy. I'm a Cancer rising, so I know all about that Cancer energy, and that King, Queen of Cups energy that's going on, that, it represents. So a lot going on with emotions, a lot of major arcanas going on, especially within the feminine collective. Universe is just really supporting this movement again as we get closer to this galactic new year coming up in the eclipse season. So hopefully the message has resonated. I want to quickly leave with one piece of guidance from the Sacred Spirit Reading Cards by Anna Stark. So I'm just going to leave you all with one message of guidance for the week for the masculine collective, please. Oh, no, not 3. Beautiful. 8. I love that. Abundance, infinity, divine connections, right? Channel your knowledge. Critical judgment. What I'm getting is for masculines to really don't be critical of yourselves. Spirit is saying. Trust that inner knowing, your connection to Spirit. Start allowing yourself to be a divine channel as well. It's not just feminines that are divine channels. It's our masculines as well. And they learn that as they open up to their divine feminine within. And I'm getting to, really, I love this. I'm seeing the eyes connect here. So really trusting your higher self, trusting your higher guidance and your deep knowing, and letting it just work through you. Yeah. And let's see for the Divine Feminine Collective. Stop beating yourself up, Divine Masculines. That's what they just said, is stop beating yourself up. For Divine Feminines, energy signature. It's a 14, it's a 5. The past is in the present. I love that. That to me is about, again, both. I'm picking up within the collective of a lot of releasing of the past. And remember, time's an illusion. So as we shift, as we elevate timelines, and we move on to these higher timelines, the past is being brought back. It's being brought back to be let go of, to new earth, to clear these old programming programs that feel like this right? To really raise the vibration. And Spirit's saying, Divine Feminines, you're doing that. Keep doing your work. Keep being flexible, right? Both need to have some fun to rest and relax this week. So take some time to yourself, please. Have fun. If you're doing anything super cool and exciting, share it. I'd love to hear it. And I think that's where I'd like to leave you all today. So I hope the message has resonated. As you know, take what does and leave the rest. And as always, I am sending you all shit tons of love and light. Bye, y'all.